Today we're in Tampa to check in on an organization that's all about women's empowerment. Here's my story. The Women Ambassadors Forum, WAF, a Tampa Bay-based organization, recently partnered with Lakshayam, a nonprofit organization, to deliver the Global Virtual Summit, Women of India Leading in Time of Crisis. This online seminar featured over 40 speakers from 7 different countries. Their vision was to help, uplift, and empower women, especially during these times of crisis.
Our goal for the forum was to create a platform for women from all over the world to come together, be able to collaborate, share, and learn from one another, and be a voice for the ones that needed it, and evoke a positive change.
WAF founder and CEO INGRID HARB was a big part of this movement to empower women in India.
Her and I partnered up and gave birth to Women of India Leading in Time of Crisis. And soon after that, we partnered up with Lakshayam, which is a nonprofit organization in India, to help further feed these low-income families in India.
This virtual summit addressed various issues related to women, and the speakers shared their methods to empower them.
We had various different topics to help shed light and awareness and help women around the globe, just not in India, during this pandemic.
A-list Bollywood icon, actress Jacqueline Fernandez, was one of the keynote speakers.
What advice would you give to our guests on self-confidence, and how do you work around that pressure yourself?
I mean, to accept who you are and to accept what you are and your identity and your personality and your character. I mean, like for me, like that confidence really comes in play when you have a good grounding for yourself.
And the famous Mr. Padman was also a speaker.
He was the only male speaker that we had at the forum because he is truly a women empowerment supporter.
So what do you think the issue of menstruation or periods is in India right now? What is the situation? Because you started 2 decades back. And what is your thoughts right now? How have you changed?
Because everything it should measure. You cannot claim. Somebody should measure. The third party should measure your success. So it is, as per AC Nielsen, it is only 5% in the rural area. The 5 become 34% is an official data from Federal Government of India. So 5 to 34 is almost 7-fold in 15 years, 1.5 decade.
Local Tampa Bay entrepreneur and philanthropist Julie Weintraub from the Golden Diamond Source and Hands Across the Bay charity was a featured celebrity speaker and also delivered a very powerful message.
I had great support from our local celebrity herself, Ms. Julie Weintraub, who is the founder of Hands Across the Bay and Golden Diamond Source. She shed light and awareness on a topic that is very much needed during this pandemic of domestic violence.
Well, it was unbelievable. I was so thankful that they chose me to be included in this women's conference in India. I'm half Indian. My father is from East India. My mother is English. So it was a blessing that they included me in this conference. Hi, I'm Julie Johnson Weintraub. Thank you for joining us today and taking the time to listen to each of these talented speakers. It is my honor to be included. I am an entrepreneur. I am the president and co-owner of Golden Diamond Source and founder of Hands Across the Bay, located in the United States. I volunteer my time and share the spotlight my business and time on television gives me to advocate and be a voice for those suffering in silence. My goal today is to talk about the epidemic of violence against women in our world. I would also like to discuss the connection between women's independence and domestic violence.
All this could not have happened without sponsors, as these dollars raised today also went to help feed families.
Our funds and proceeds went to Lakshayam, which is a nonprofit organization in India, and through them we will be feeding many families in India that are low-income families.
For Rena, one of the proud moments was having her daughter part of this experience. She provided entertainment during the event and also became an advocate. Yeah, just like her mom.
To be honest, it was truly a proud moment for me to see my daughter being an advocate herself, bringing light and creating a change within the youth and the generation that she represents.
I play the flute and I really wanted to do something with that because I love music. I played the Vande Mataram on the flute, which is like a big national song of India. And this song, it's very inspirational as to back when India was getting its independence, it was a source of unity and courage and brought all the people together to fight back against the British.
This worldwide virtual summit was the first of its kind. There were so many that contributed to this cause. So many great speakers, sponsors, volunteers, and advocates who want to make a difference. Now, more than ever, we need women to come forward and share their stories, collaborate, and innovate on ways to empower each other.
A heartfelt thank you to all our sponsors and our attendees for making our global virtual forum, Women of India Leading in Time of Crisis, a huge success.
All right, that's a wrap here from Tampa. For Good Life Tampa Bay, I'm H. John Mejia. To check out more of this incredible forum, go to womenambassadorsforum.com. That's womenambassadorsforum.com. And reach out to Rena by email at rena.patel@womenaf.org. That's rena.patel@womenaf.org.